Okay, I showed you, or I told you I was going to show you how to find a short on your vehicle. Very simple, with just a 12-volt test light. You're not going to spend a whole lot of money here. If you don't have one, go buy one. They're about $3, $4. It can be a cheapo. Borrow one from a neighbor, friend, a relative, your father, whatever. You get your test light, disconnect your positive cable on your vehicle, okay? And now, if you have a test light that has a larger clip, you can just clip it right to the battery post. I don't, and it won't seem to stay on there. So what I'm going to do is just take this other cable here, or if you have a side mount, it will clip to it. But I'm just going to set this other terminal on here so that I can show you this. All I'm going to do is I'm going to clip either side. I can clip it to the battery or my existing terminal. So I'm just going to clip it to my terminal. So now I'm going to touch this. The light comes on. If that light comes on, you have a short. Be sure that you have your doors shut, you have your headlights off, everything that is supposed to be off, your radio, if it doesn't come on with the key, everything that's supposed to be off is off. At that point, there should be no light at the making that connection. See, I don't even have the positive cable hooked up. I'll just set it over here out of the way. And that light comes on. If you have that light come on and everything is off on your vehicle, then you do have a short, something's draining your battery. Here's the simple part. Here's the easy part. And I don't care whether it's a brand new vehicle, a used vehicle like this one. One at a time, pull those fuses. One at a time. Read the back of the panel. As you pull the fuse, you will see that the light will go out when you find the right one. Replace it. Pull it. If the light don't go out, put it back in. If the light does go out, then flip over the back of your panel and find out where it says what that's for. If it's for the panel light, stop light, hazard lights, that's where your short is. It's inside that. That's your situation. And so if, let's say it's the headlight switch. In this case, mine was on, and that's how I showed you the light. If it's the headlight switch, then you simply trace that wire, and that's where you're going to find the melt, in between that wire to your headlight. If it's a taillight switch, if it's your radio, it could be your cigarette lighter, which is really common nowadays because everybody wants to plug in their iPhones. That wire sometimes can't control the amperage. If it's a 3-amp charger, that's very common for that wire to short out because they're not built for 3 amps. The wire's not thick enough for it. Again, now, if I don't have a short, let me shut that back off. If I don't have a short, if you think you may have a short but you're not sure, this is a good test for it. Now I'm going to shut my door so I have no lights or nothing on inside there. Again, I'm clipped to the panel, and now I hook it up to my cable. There's no light on. So now my short is taken care of. So, in other words, if you're going to find that headlight wire, if that's what you think it is, look at your headlights, trace the wire back in. You're only going to have to trace one wire now. And it's going to be touching ground somewhere. It's going to be touching the body, the chassis, something. And that's what's shorting it out. So it's very simple. Simply hook that up to your battery and hook that up to the other side of the post. If the light does not come on, you don't have a short. If the light does come on, you have a short. Go around and start shutting things off. Shut your radio off, shut your doors, shut your interior lights off. Shut everything off. If it's still on, one at a time, pull your fuses, one at a time. Remember which one you pulled? Look, the light's still on, put it back in and pull the next one. Keep going until you find out which one, and it will shut off. When the light finally goes out, that's your problem. That's your fuse, that's the problem. And check that fuse as well. Maybe it's dirty and it's making a connection all the way across with dirt. And you don't want that to happen. If that's the case, $2, $3, they have some spray. You can spray that fuse panel and it'll clean it right up. I use brake cleaner because it dries instantly. So that's it. Simple way of finding a short. I hope it works out for you guys. And I hope I helped you.